maximizing their championship window, while Stephen Curry continues to play at an elite level should be the top priority for the Golden State Warriors. Last playoffs, the Warriors upset the Houston Rockets in a grueling 7-game series that left both Curry and Butler significantly worn down going into the second round. Acquiring a young volume scorer would solidify the Warriors' position moving forward and add a new dimension of versatility to their offensive schemes. Cam Thomas, the answer for Golden State? Serious speculation has emerged around the potential departure of young forward Jonathan Kuminga. With what appears to be an irreparable shift occurring, Golden State has been actively searching for a solid return on investment in anticipation of trading Kuminga. Similarly, the Brooklyn Nets are facing a dilemma regarding guard Cam Thomas, whose disputes with the team have led him to remove all Nets-related content from his social media. For the Warriors, acquiring Thomas would address their need for a volume scorer to complement Stephen Curry. Last season, Thomas averaged 24 points per game, leading the Nets in both points and assists while showcasing elite shot creation and scoring versatility. His ability to score in bunches could enhance Curry's off-ball movement, creating a dynamic backcourt. A third team may need to be involved to facilitate this trade, but it could provide immediate impact and long-term potential. While Golden State would strengthen its offense, they risk Kuminga meeting his full potential on a new team. The success of this deal depends on Thomas's fit within the Warriors and Kuminga's development in Brooklyn. This mock trade underscores the evolving dynamics of the NBA, where teams are prioritizing depth across their rosters rather than focusing solely on star players. Thomas's woes may be improved with the Warriors. The fact that the Nets only offered Thomas a 2-year, $28 million deal suggests there are limitations beyond his remarkable offensive abilities. Throughout his career, Thomas has been regarded as a below-average defender. At 6'3", he struggles to contain quicker guards, often becoming a target for opposing offenses. The silver lining is that defense is largely about effort, and with the support of a team that emphasizes two-way play such as Golden State, Thomas may improve defensively. A change of scenery could be what Thomas needs to thrive. With a chance to step away from poor defensive instincts, he could focus on earning a contract he feels reflects his worth. League executives have noted that his lack of defensive upside has been a concern, but his offensive skill set is undeniable. Playing alongside a veteran like Draymond Green may provide vital mentorship and rejuvenation for the young guard at this pivotal stage of his career. Jonathan Kuminga's frustrations with the Golden State Warriors have been apparent essentially all year. Steve Kerr yanked Kuminga's playing time throughout his tenure as a Warrior since getting drafted, and that's why both sides are ready to move on. The Phoenix Suns and Sacramento Kings have each submitted offers for a sign-and trade for Kuminga, but nothing has materialized yet. Kuminga could opt into his qualifying offer and enter unrestricted free agency next offseason, but the Warriors would prefer to find a solution this offseason. Sam Amick of The Athletic appeared on 95.7 The Game to discuss Kuminga's situation, going into why the Warriors are willing to let Kuminga go to another team. Steve Kerr is somebody who has obviously, at times, been frustrated by the limitations in Jonathan Kuminga's game, and it's pretty evident that the Warriors are willing to move on. So, why not remove the qualifying offer and let him walk? The Warriors need something of value back to build around their current roster, and the best way to do that is in a sign-and trade. The thing that they're trying to salvage here is that they really need that salary slot. You know, there's only so many ways for them to meaningfully add to this roster and try to continue the Steph Curry, Draymond Green, now Jimmy Butler era, and if Jonathan takes the qualifying offer, then you're pretty limited when the February trade deadline comes around. What are the Warriors looking for in return for Kuminga? All reports have indicated that the Golden State Warriors would like a first-round pick and at least one young player in return for Jonathan Kuminga in a sign-and trade. It's been hard to find a team willing to give that up so far. The Sacramento Kings have reportedly offered Devin Carter, Dario Saric, and 2 second-round picks, before upping the draft capital to include a lottery-protected first-round pick. Both of those offers were declined, as the Warriors really want an unprotected pick. Meanwhile, the Phoenix Suns have reportedly offered Nick Richards, Royce O'Neal, and 4 second-round picks, according to ESPN's Mark J. Spears. Because there wasn't a first-round pick attached, the Warriors weren't interested at all. The Warriors may need to adjust their expectations, or there's a chance Kuminga could walk for free next year, and that would be a worst-case scenario. As the offseason has marched on, the chances of a Jonathan Kuminga sign-in trade, giving him the fresh start he seeks, seem to fade. There were talks with the Suns, Royce O'Neal, Nick Richards, and 3 second-round picks is the reported offer. That went nowhere. There were talks with the Kings, where the offer reportedly was Malik Monk, another player, maybe Dario Saric, and a lottery-protected first-round pick, but the Warriors rejected it, saying they want the pick to be unprotected.
Talks died there.
Now, the Warriors are done with trade talks and are going to bring Kuminga into camp one way or another, reports veteran Bay Area journalist Tim Kawakami of the San Francisco Standard. The word I got when I checked in with a Warriors source on Sunday, Kuminga won't be traded this summer. He'll be back on the Warriors roster to start the season. And it'll either come when he signs the Warriors offer or accepts the $7.9 million one-year qualifying offer. But several sources have indicated that the Warriors have been unenthusiastic about the general idea of a Kuminga sign-in trade from the outset. The broad context is that Joe Lacob remains a fan of Kuminga's and is determined to either keep the 22-year-old on the roster or get real value in return. And he's willing to wait it out. As Kawakami admits, this sounds a lot like a negotiating tactic. This is what you leak to put pressure on the Kings to take the protections off their pick and get a deal done. If we can all see that, so can the Kings, and they can afford to be patient and wait this out. Golden State is patient as well. Despite having as many as 6 roster spots to fill, it currently has just 9 players under contract. And with reported deals hanging out there with Al Horford and DeAnthony Melton just waiting on the Kuminga situation to resolve. The Warriors' standing offer to Kuminga is reportedly 2 years, $45 million with a team option on the second year, but they want Kuminga to waive the no-trade clause that would automatically come with this contract. Kuminga has no plans to do that. Why would he give up the leverage he has in this situation? For his part, Kuminga has postured that he would sign the qualifying offer and bet on himself, a move neither side prefers but remains an option. Kawakami made a reasonable compromise suggestion. Golden State partially guarantees the second year of that contract, say for $15 million, give or take. That bumps Kuminga's guaranteed money up, so he gets some added security. That guarantee isn't enough to scare off a team trading for Kuminga that wants to retain him, but it also eliminates the no-trade clause, which is tied to bird rights, which would be lost if Kuminga were traded then waived for nothing. However, there is little pressure on either side to compromise right now. The drop-dead date for Kuminga to accept the qualifying offer is October 1st, close to when training camp start. Until then, expect a lot more posturing.